Hello, internet people. Welcome back to number 59 of D&D and VR. We're a bunch of casual players having a casually game. If you've come for a serious game, you haven't found it. Spin, 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 spin.
We have food
At
ASMR.
least,
We
at
have
least
food
not for
ASMR.
10 more.
Bullshit.
At least not for 10 more episodes. Then we can be serious.
Then we can be serious in 10 more episodes when it's nice.
When it's
Yes.
69.
Nice.
Save me!
No, it's fine.
Ah! They're gonna force me to seduce a dragon!
Come here, come here, come here.
That's not certain
Come here, come here.
yet.
Yeah!
Ow. All right. I punched my microphone.
Hi. Genius move.
I know, right? I've started using my microphone. My microphone I use in my Dark Souls stream instead of my headset microphone because, like I've said before, and you could probably hear it in some earlier streams, which I'm so sorry about. It sounds like I have asthma, just like. And I don't think this mic is that delicate and doesn't pick it up. But this fucking mic, like, the
No, you're
Quest 2 mic is so sensitive. It can hear Dev
Pin drop.
fart. No, it can hear Dev fart from his seat. Nice. All right. Let's try to remind ourselves the fuck happened last week on our game.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Previously on Dragon Ball Dumbass.
We gave it a.
Dragon Ball D.
If we got Dragon Balls, I'm totally gonna do the Brazilian waxing on them.
Today on Dragon Ball Dumb. Okay. Did you guys do anything more than just Vistava last week?
Nope.
Not really.
Not really, we did
We
that.
more just established a ton of things. Got my revolver a rune.
We had a little bit more of a chill session in order to help introduce Thrill in.
Yeah.
So yeah. That don't sound right. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. There we go.
Yeah.
And I'm
Talked to
done
Gustavo,
chewing.
And we
Okay.
talked to Desra for a bit.
They talked to Desra, talked about the secret of Magicite. How to harness this strange
Material.
material. It's not a metal, it's not a rock. It's technically a liquid. And technically a gas. It's both a crystal as well as it is still a metal. But at the same time, it's just energy.
Well, technically, metal is a crystalline form.
Yes. As we start to head towards people talking in the background,
Yes.
as we start to head towards the capital of the game plateau,
Game kind of plateau.
we find our adventurers on a cart ride. The night is misty, sticky, and smells sickly sweet of peppermint and vanilla. The floor paved with white chocolate sandstone. The trees, candy canes laced with Jolly Rancher.
I'm just eating one
Is
with
this the
Jolly
Christmas
Ranchers.
episode?
I think we've missed the Christmas episode.
We did.
We didn't
There
do
was
it.
no
Late
Christmas.
There
Christmas
was
episode?
no Christmas episode.
We
There
have
was no-
lives.
Keep on lives. The Christmas episode was having no episode. Merry Christmas. That was your gift.
I don't think we have enough of a viewer base to justify having a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Quickly, get Desiree in a Santa outfit. We're gonna have a Christmas episode.
Ho ho holy what the fuck?
Just give Vessel all the milk and cookies, and we'll say that's a done celebration. Who's gotta make them bones stronger with the milk?
Here,
And
I'll
who
do
doesn't like
some
cookies?
Christmas for you. Nutters turns sand into a hand with claws.
Santa
Yes.
Claus.
Sandy claws.
Sandy Claus.
Smooth.
Yes.
As it starts to snow. As it touches down on Roach and it touches down on you, it's warm snow. And it doesn't melt when it touches. It's powdery. It has no.
Is it powdered sugar?
It is powdered sugar.
Sweet.
Or cocaine.
Dang, I was hoping cocaine.
Or. It's powdered sugar.
Yes.
Or cocaine. Dang, I hope. Maybe both.
Yes.
Riding that train.
As you guys are heading through this candied part of the game plateau, which is a regular scenery by now, you guys see patches of grass start appearing, trees turn to wood of different sorts, some leaves are unnatural colors, and you watch as an animal that you've never seen before just runs past the cart.
Question. Define unnatural colors for leaves. I can only think of one color that's unnatural for them.
Well, you got reds and oranges and greens.
You even got purple leaves in real life, too.
Yeah.
And white leaves. Blue is the only color I think is
blue.
unnatural.
Yes, we'll go with blue.
Blue! Yay! I
It's
like blue.
It's blue.
Becky like blue.
Technically, they're hue shifting, but we'll go with blue.
Yes, blue.
Some leaves are weirdly shaped, from a normal, maybe maple leaf, to something thinner.
So what you're saying is maple nut?
Maple leaf. As you guys are trekking through, you guys are watching as certain things glitch into place. Certain things change and certain things contort. You guys watch as a mountain forms where there was not once a mountain, and then its tip is covered with ice cream. And then that ice cream is tipped with a flaming hot boulder. You look in the sky, you see floating islands starting to form, combine, conjecture, just mirror and make, and just do. You see them upside down, topsy-turvy, left, right, and middle. And they're just floating and sitting there. You watch as the ground peers upwards to meet some of these, and sometimes the ground meets it and drags it down. You see in the sky next to the non-moon, the moon that just holds over the horizon, that gives that dawn to the Feywild. There's this red sphere of ruby. On it sits a single tower. You see castles around, forming out of nowhere, but when you start to look at them too long, they mirage and disappear.
What the?
Things are
Arcana
fading in.
check.
Okay. Arcana.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana. See, what the hell am I looking at?
That is 3 plus 6, 9.
You watch
4
as
plus 6.
you watch as a butterfly flaps past with the head of a gecko and wings of a sparrow.
What?
Different.
My brethren. My brethren from No Man's Sky.
My Buddha.
Yes.
You watch as a wasp with mandibles clicking past in the wind. Something
I
you
hate
are
that.
familiar with. A clicker wasp.
Oh wait, are those blue?
They are.
Ah,
Do
That
they
kinda click.
perhaps resemble?
yes.
They do. Open it in the middle of the table. Or there, that works. Yes. Yes, they do.
Yes.
You watch as a swarm of tooth fairies swarm past, and then half of the swarm glitches and turns into bumblebees, and then half of those bumblebees glitch again and turn into eggs. And
Flying
these
eggs.
and these eggs grow little firefly
No.
wings, start to glow, and continue on.
Should we be concerned about this?
Maybe.
With your conjoined arcana, you get a sense that this is one of the many wonders coming from
Of the Feywild.
not the Feywild. This is completely strange to you, Tupa.
Okay.
This is convergence.
So someplace from a different world mixing with the Feywild's causing this.
That is correct.
Indeed, that is the entire thing we've been trying to prevent.
Another world has collided.
Oh,
You're currently at 3
boy.
worlds.
Two worlds colliding.
Well, 2 worlds have already collided. The third one's not being
Yeah.
added to the mix.
Third one in here.
We better hurry.
As you're going, some trees start to look sketchy. Literally. They look drawn. You almost want to approach one, but you see it's made
Is
of
this where
you see it's
Warden
made of-
comes from?
No. You see it's made of cardboard. Very convincing cardboard, however.
Rick?
It's a quiet night in the Feywild. We don't like quiet. Okay,
No, we
let's
don't.
roll some perception. Who is watching tonight? TK and?
I guess I'll watch.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
16 plus 7.
Okay.
I can watch.
17.
I got a 9. Because apparently my rolls are crap. Let me,
Go purge your dice. There we go.
there we go.
That sounds like a successful purge.
Of your 20.
Okay. I got a 20 on our list. You guys are watching, and you see as a gelatinous cube starts to ride parallel to the cart. Then you watch as it collides with one of these glitching trees and becomes yellow.
The dungeon Roomba or the tree?
The dungeon Roomba.
Oh.
This yellow gelatinous cube moves with a lot less, a lot more. Hold on. Viscous is being more viscous makes you more liquidous, right? Or is
No,
it makes you more,
viscous means
is
you're
more
more,
solid.
more solid?
more solid,
Okay.
Yeah.
like
of course.
sticky or
Okay.
slimy,
Right. You
like honey or oil.
All right. You see, as the gelatinous cube, however already pretty viscous, becomes more viscous. Not solid, but maybe the consistency of Jello you would find in a pudding cup. Or Jello cup, wherever you live.
So it's deforming and not immediately springing back into shape.
Hmm.
It's a bit slower, and it seems to, instead of be moving around and through trees, it's actually starting to bounce around them and curve around them. Not splitting and joining and going, but turning and
Twisting.
twisting.
Is that normal?
No.
Okay.
You see the skeleton inside of it turns to chocolate.
What?
Leaves inside of the gelatinous cube are now honeysuckle flowers.
He says it's dinner now.
For your night of travel, the gelatinous cube joins you.
Hmm.
It's a
Okay.
quiet night in the Feywild. We don't like quiet. Continuing on to our second night. 2 people of the party. Who are they? Who are keeping watch?
I guess I will.
And then I will as well, I guess.
Okay. I would like you to roll perception, and then I would like you to roll charisma for a social encounter.
So that's an 11 for the perception.
That is a
14 for social encounter.
1 second. Oh, right. That's double-sided. I forgot about that. Okay. That's a 9 for perception, and for the social encounter, that's also a 9.
Okay. Nothing seemingly happens.
Actually, no, sorry, social encounter is 14.
Okay. Nothing seemingly happens tonight. However, you each learn something about one another. What is it that, through your night of talking, do each of you learn?
Through talking, I
What
will.
do you tell them? What does Jerome tell Tupa? And Tupa, what do you tell Jerome?
Through talking, I divulge more information about my, well, new origins, if it will be put. How I came to, well, recame to be, through the death, disintegration, and then rebirth and hirement through killing gods as seen fit by my employers.
Tupa? What do you share with Jerome tonight?
Okay. Tupa would, I guess, share her experience with, like, convergence and everything happening, and, kind of a bit of an explanation as how she got in that well, which I guess would be she was
Your confrontation
she
of...
didn't want the warlord there anymore. Her, whoever she is.
You two connect over the bond that is removing someone from a seat you do not find worthy. The next day comes. Who do you trade shift with? Who do you two trade shifts with? Choose
Vessel
who.
volunteers.
I'll volunteer.
Very well. I will give my shift to Vessel.
I guess I'll watch again.
I was gonna ask Nutters. Perfect.
Okay, so it's Vessel and Nutters.
Perfect contrast.
I got a nat 20 plus 6.
I got a
26.
1. Vessel's eyes fall out, and he can't find them all night.
You are treachery along this night, this day. Everyone else is inside of the cart doing their own thing right now. Nutters, you see off the trail a bit a small one-person encampment. I'll be right back. I have to grab something just to my right because my headset's cord is not long enough. Well, yuck. I spilled water on the floor.
Yay!
Oh, that was your
That's
water
fine.
bottle, I heard.
Fine. This is okay. I also want you two to roll a social encounter, by the way. So,
Oh,
charisma.
okay. New record. Not actually.
Took a combo.
Wait, what was the first one?
Three.
3.
Tonight, you two, with your
No, I got-
talking...
4.
Actually, I get a
total.
bonus out of plus, so I got a 10.
Okay. Tonight, you two, with your watch, it's not as peaceful as Jerome and Tupa's. In fact, you guys have a quarrel over something. What is it you were talking about that made such a quarrel before you noticed this campsite?
Me and Nutters would probably be talking business with our arrangements for him to forge magicite in exchange for enchanting equipment for Melna's stuff.
Okay.
That'd be likely our conversation.
Okay. Terms and conditions. It's tedious. It's a straining
Yep.
night watch. You find the encampment off the path. What are you doing?
Point the encampment out to everybody.
You point the encampment out to Vessel.
I'm trying to stop Nutters from peeing on my equipment to enchant it.
Nutters has pointed out
Because-
an encampment to you, Vessel.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna take a better look at the encampment. Do I roll up another perception?
Yes. Roll with advantage.
Where's my... Okay. And my perception is... I forget. At +6. So that's going to be a 17.
You see the camp. There's a fire lit, a single tent. It is a camp big enough for a single person. You see a figure sitting at the fire, watching it. However, the way they are sitting, their back is to you.
Do I recognize the form of this figure? Do they at least look humanoid?
It's a humanoid of Elven Eladrin descent.
I wonder if this is this guy that tried to kill us earlier. For those who don't remember, in the last Warlords area.
Technically, he let you pick.
Huh?
He technically let you pick your own fate. He only dealt the cards.
Yeah, but he
Well,
wanted to kill us. That's my point.
I'd say the reality is we interpret it how we choose to, regardless of
That
how
is
events
also
played
fair.
out.
That is also
Well, he did want us to kill. He did want to kill us. He made that very clear. He wanted us to die.
Well, I'm perfectly content to just move on and ignore the camp.
But then we've got our back to somebody who we don't know.
Yeah, that's why one of us just watches the whole time while we're continuing going forward.
So you don't want to investigate. knowing something there and ignoring it's usually not a good tactic.
Hmm.
Kind of stuff that can sneak up and bite you in the ass. That's what I'm saying.
You make a good point.
I think we should at least try to get some kind of information. Get closer, get a good look at the person. Who's good at sneaking.
Well, definitely not me. I suppose we'd have to wake up Scout, maybe.
Scout is asleep.
Exactly. We'd have to wake him up.
Scout is asleep.
Scout is asleep.
Yep.
Deep sleep. He's having
You-
happy dreams.
You haven't happen dreams. Scout's sick. We let sick Scout sleep. Hijack will be right back. You two keep conversing, and I'll be back when you have your conclusion. I need to go get a towel because I dropped water. I'm an idiot.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
Anybody that would set up camp with everything shifting around them like this has to know something. Because a normal person wouldn't just set up camp with everything changing around them like this.
Hmm.
Right.
Unless they just they have no choice.
Right?
Yeah.
But either way, there's something fishy.
Indeed.
Either they need our help or they know something. Or
my
they want
character's
to buy
asleep,
some
so
of
which
another's
choice?
goods. You never know. Maybe they just want to buy some of another's
Are you seriously
wares.
just about to stop the cart just to try and huck something at someone?
Yes, of course.
That does sound like us.
Nutters, you are such a huckster.
You don't understand. There's a method to his madness.
Okay.
See, for every magic item I give away, I get a new prayer every day. Which gives me divinity points, and once I reach a certain amount of divinity points, I will actually ascend and become God Nutters.
Okay.
And then my demi-plane will actually become an alternate universe that I can control and act in as I please.
Oh, jeez. I don't know where the conversation went, but okay. Okay.
Give me a second, puppy.
What are you guys doing?
We're debating who's gonna go and sneak up and try to get a better look at this person.
Between the two of you, who's going?
Well, I'm guessing Nutters would probably be better at getting up in a tree and maneuvering to see him without being noticed, so...
Nutters,
That and
roll stealth. Dev?
I'm coming.
Oh, alright, you're away from computer. Want us to roll for you?
I'm back now. Just give me a second. Alright, stealth, I get a
Yep.
+2 to normally, but
Yep.
I'm in the trees.
So
Do
roll
I
with
get any
advantage.
kind of bonuses?
It is both
Okay.
night and you're in the trees, so you get to roll at advantage.
Alright. So that is a 16.
Okay, I'll roll perception. Wow. You're running along, you're going. The branch you're standing on is made of chocolate, and it's not as strong as you expected it to be as it breaks slightly and falls down. You're very quiet. It makes such a small noise. But you watch as the head of the person raises and starts to look left and right a bit. It is indeed an Eladrin. of the summer variant.
Does he look like the one that wanted us dead?
Um,
I would recognize him. I've seen him face to face multiple times now.
you've seen him.
I am a fey creature, so I can tell the difference between a lot. I'm assuming.
Well, yes, you could. So, you can, yeah. You, being a fey creature, you and Tupa could discern an Eladrin, the same Eladrin, out between different seasonal variants.
Well, I've
This-
seen him. I've seen him in 3 forms. I've seen him in his summer form, his winter form, and his fall form.
You have. I don't think you knew it
Yeah.
was him when you've seen him in his summer form.
That was when we first met him.
No, that he was in his winter form.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was a summer
You-
form,
You've
and I
only-
almost threw an acorn at him in the village.
Yeah,
but I
it was
didn't.
his summer form in the village. Mm,
But we did discern that I knew it was him, or at least had a good idea it was him
yeah.
when I saw him in the
You had an
village.
idea it might have been him due to how he acted towards Gilgamesh.
Right.
Yeah, you're not sure.
I can roll if you want me to roll a history.
Well, no, it's not that, but you can if you want. But you're not sure. There are similar characteristics, but there are also not similar characteristics. It's an imperfect match. Some things line up, some things don't line up. Maybe like the jaw structure is a little thinner, the
Right.
shoulders are a bit wider. I don't know. It does and it doesn't remind you of him.
Right. Maybe a relative.
Hello? Don't tell me I have an animal breaching my barrier. You watch as he stands and he starts to look around.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation, and I'm going to say, I'm gonna use it to throw my voice, and have the fire in front of him say, friend or foe?
Roll Arcana. I'll say if you beat an 18, you can throw your voice just because of your level of magic. This is not something prestidigitation can normally do.
Oh, that would be, hold on, if I get extra bonuses, that's a 15, 19.
Okay. The spell you're thinking of is Minor Illusion.
Right.
So we'll say you use Minor Illusion. Minor Illusion can make voices and sounds.
Okay.
So,
Alright, well, I will use minor illusion then.
alright. You make the fire say, friend or foe? That completely depends on the next course of actions you take.
Now, hearing his voice, do I recognize him?
It sounds like his voice. Again, you're not sure if it's him or a relative.
Okay, I know a perfect way to find out without giving myself away still.
Okay.
He still hadn't seen me in the tree, right?
No, I'll say no. He doesn't see you in the tree. Yes, he knows you're around.
Right. I'm going to, again, use my staff to cast the minor illusion cantrip to make a normal acorn just roll up to him.
He looks down at it.
And the acorn would just stop
He
as
tries
soon as he looks at it.
He tries to pick it up. He can't pick it up because it's a minor illusion.
Right.
That is one that prestidigitation could have done. You got your word out of the way. Well, we'll say prestidigitation for that one. Or no,
Yeah.
it can't leave your palm.
No, I wasn't trying to make
Okay,
a real
okay,
acorn
okay.
roll up.
He tries to pick it up, but nope.
I'm trying to discern if he, because he would immediately put two and two together with an acorn. Because I have a feeling he really hates nutters for some reason.
Okay.
So, but from his reaction, I'm thinking that either it's not him or he doesn't remember somehow. So I'm going to, I guess I need to make a stealth roll to make it back to the group.
Or do you want to get closer?
We're back.
Would getting closer help me to discern whether it was him or not?
Who knows?
Yeah, I'll move a little closer.
Okay. Roll stealth. Oof.
Oh wait, I get advantage.
You do. Oof.
That's a 13.
You're moving through the trees, and finally the branch snaps and you skitter down to the ground. And just as that happens, he's like, "Hey, hey, whoa!" And he points at you. Whoa there. Huh. Well, tickle my fancy. I did not know there were squirrels out in here, out in this part of the Feywild. You're a little fella. He starts to do that hand wave thing. He pulls out a piece of bread. I don't really got a peanut or anything. Can you eat? I got bread. Can squirrels eat wet rye?
I just look at him and say, I don't want your bread, thank you.
Talking squirrel in this part of the Feywild. Huh.
Probably actually brings things more from unusual back to a little bit more normal.
Scratches his chin. What brings you to this part?
Well, me and my friends were traveling, and we saw your camp, and we were trying to determine whether you were a bandit or just a traveler.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B. I'm not a bandit though. Where are you off to?
We're off to see the game plateau.
Huh. Do you need any maps or anything, knowledge of some sort?
Do you know anything about the game plateau?
I do. Scratches his chin looking at you.
Tell him we're going there to challenge the warlord.
Interesting. You know, usually I run a price for information, but honestly, you've caught me at a weird night. Stuff has just been a bit more wild in the Feywild right today.
That's what we're trying to stop.
Right.
I can't let this keep happening to my home.
Honestly, if I could help, if I could personally stop it, I would. And if you're trying to stop it, then by all means, I'm at any liberty to help you out.
Well, I tell him, hold that thought. Let me invite my party over, and I can't speak for everybody. So scamper over to everybody at the cart and let them know that he's friendly and willing to help us.
Okay, Vessel.
Well, most of the party is still asleep, as far as I understand.
The other one awake is currently Vessel.
I'm here. I fell asleep.
I thought you did. Anywho. Vessel, notice comes over telling you that the person is friendly.
Well, if they're friendly...
He says he knows about the game plateau, and he's willing to tell us what we want to know.
Does he now? I suspect we should, see what he knows and get going as soon as we can. We're burning, I would say daylight, but it's nighttime.
Do you approach the camp?
Mm-hmm. Cautiously.
You approach the camp with Nutters, and he looks at you, and then he holds a pen towards you. He's like, "Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa! Wait, are you with the? Are are you the friend that was talked of?"
Yes, I am.
All right. He puts away the pen. You are tall.
I get that a lot.
Interesting designs there on that shield and swords.
You wouldn't happen to recognize them, would you?
Say no, I'm sorry, my mom came in. What's going on? What was said?
Um,
Small talk.
you know, I honestly think I might have seen that sigil somewhere. I saw the sigil somewhere. On the page book of a four-armed creature.
Sounds like you may have heard of Melna.
Yeah, that's a familiar name. It's been spoken.
I am the High Paladin, or Melna's High Paladin.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, High Paladin
Vessel.
Vassal.
I'm a squirrel.
You're a squirrel with a hat.
His name is Jimmy.
The hat?
Jimmy Hat.
That's a very nice name for a hat. Does Jimmy Hat talk?
Nope. Not to you.
Fair enough. I heard you guys are heading to the center of the game plateau.
We are.
Alright. What do you need?
Can you give us any information that might help us on our way? We know nothing about this area, so
This
you've
area,
been traveling here.
This area has been being hit more corruptively with conversions lately.
We think we know why.
It seems convergence has been reaching deeper steps. I honestly don't really care about this whole convergence thing. It's well, world's going down, so what am I going to do about it? But I can give information, and that is my job, so I will give information where it's due. But,
Well, we could trade information for information.
nah, it's fine. I'm honestly very tired and want to get back to some rest. I've had a week.
I'll reach in my bag and pull out one of Nutter's ever full ale flasks and hand it to him.
Raises an eyebrow. Interesting. The warlord works through a partner. Somewhat, sort of like a servant. It's a robotic figure. The nanny droid, it's called. Not quite sure what nanny stands for, but all I know is that the nanny is who gives out the commands of the warlord. Sort of like a pass along this message type game. The warlord herself hasn't been seen ever since, well, her pop disappeared.
Hmm.
Ever since that new Mr. Somebody Moon Elf drove his way in. Didn't even belong to this Feywild, but he made claim. But hey, I guess he should enjoy the Feywild as long as it's going to last, because at this rate with Convergence, I what's the word? I command either the bravery, ignorance, or stupidity you have for trying to fix this. However, whatever it is, I commend it.
Well, we've already removed one warlord.
Have you now?
We
Honest,
have.
what warlord?
You wouldn't remember him.
Oh, right. I've had a really strange week lately. I don't know, just stuff being conjunctured, and I woke up.
Yeah, we literally removed them. That's why you don't remember. I mean, Nutters knows. He's telling him that.
Okay. All I know is that I woke up near epicenter from outside the Red City, and I've just been I've just been heading east to the game through the game plateau. I've gotta head back to what's that place called? Hold on, let me open up my notes. He opens up a notebook.
Open up your note.
As he opens up a notebook and starts fluttering through.
Hijack self-insert confirmed.
Hijack self-insert confirmed.
Well, if you're looking for Nutter's Magical Emporium, then look no further. You found your destination.
Nutters, you say? Now that name does sound familiar to me.
I point to the patch on the side of the bag that I gave him. The shameless brand naming printed into the wineskin, you know.
Yeah. Let me just see here. Is it this one? Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I personally don't have a name. That's just what these other people that are with me refer to me as for some reason.
Right. Where is... I swear I wrote it down here somewhere. Apparently I didn't. Well.
Well, shit.
Well, fuck.
That would be painful.
Well,
Have you
fuck
ever seen a sperm whale penis?
No.
I personally
Don't plan
have
to.
no. Well, ever since the death of King Dadabone,
Is he the one that was up that devil's butt?
who?
That's what Nutter looks at him. He's like, was that the king that was up the devil's butt? Didn't witness it, but I heard all about that one.
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, I did witness that. Yep.
Mm, it used to be ruled by a. It's a bit of a side place that's ruled by dwarves and elves. But ever since ever since King Dadabon was murdered, it's been, how do we put it? Refranchised.
Rebranded.
Sorta. The kobolds that were having conflict with the original city have, well, taken claim. It is currently called, well, creatively enough, dragon sticks.
Yay! So there was peace.
Never implied peace. It's currently in the ruling of the kobolds. They've kind of just taken it over. There's a thing in the Feywild where places are named. Their names give power, and when something's renamed, the old name loses power, and you usually forget the old name. But
I've forgotten.
it's got a new name now. Can't remember the old one, but it's called Dragon Sticks now. But but other than that, I can't say much. Cannot say much. Well, y'all better be on your way. Don't want to let dawn break too soon, do you?
Oh, well, thank you for your information. I guess we head back to the cart and keep moving.
And one more thing, Nutters.
Yeah.
He hands you back the wine flask as he steps away back to his campfire and sits back down. If you ever see that yellow coat again, tell him he's on the top of my list.
See the who?
If you see the yellow coat again, tell him
Ah.
he's on the top of my list.
Yellow coat?
You know, the one who's quick to lightning. It really felt hurt. Had my suspicions when you first rolled up. But out of all of them, you're the least dicky. You're the one. I haven't met this one yet, points at Vessel. You, I can tolerate. The rest of them, I hope they burn in the deepest pit of fire in hell. You have a nice night, Nutters.
I thought it was some.
It is Bones.
I knew it.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
Because I have a strong suspicion if I introduced myself as Giblet, there would have been problems.
He does not know Giblet either.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
no. No, he does know Giblet.
Yep. It's a good thing I've got a makeover.
Yeah. He knows that Giblet is dead.
Good.
And he knows that he was reanimated.
But he doesn't know my new name.
He doesn't know your new name. He only knows
But-
your dead name, and dead names aren't good for tracking people. As Bones leaves you be for the night, you head back to your cart. Tonight's air is filled with lack of hostility. Fey hospitality is bright in the air this morning. As the cart makes those drifting asleep outside of it wake up to a clunk as it drives over a meaty chunk of uprooted tile.
Not a fun way to get woken up.
It's to be expected on the road.
Mom, I want to go on Heckler. I wanna
Roach by
drive
this
the
point
car.
is just exhausted. They
We
take their
Oh, hi, Scout.
Roach has been sleeping during the day, but traversing during the night, where it seems the Feywild seems to calm down a bit. So, Roach starts their rest. If everyone needs it, make sure you take your long rests.
All right.
All right.
Should have taken them like night one, but make sure you take them.
might
Yes,
see,
yes, Mom.
I was
Ro-
thinking of long rest in real life.
Yes.
Roach is recuperating. Well, really, I just had it open. Come on. There we go. Okay. You see a elven figure looking at a map, standing in the middle of the road. They are wearing a Hawaiian shirt and cream jorts.
Damn tourists.
They have a large purple sun hat. And
Not as pretty as my hat, though, right?
I don't know. Their fashion is pretty damn dank. They're wearing
That's tough.
sunglasses and have snow on their shoulders and sunscreen on their nose bridge.
Is this all during the day
Yes,
when we're all awake?
you're all awake.
You lost there?
No, I'm just trying to figure where to go next.
Hold up.
Holding.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Hi.
How you doing?
Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of on a sightseeing tour. I didn't expect to find any colleagues here.
I mean,
Hi, Draco.
hi, Dolan.
As you see, to who is familiar to Jerome and Draco, Dolan Maximilius.
Scout met them too, no?
Scout has also met Dolan. So did Giblet.
Yeah.
So Vessel,
Hmm.
you see Dolan.
I'm trying to remember exactly who Dolan was.
He was a very powerful caster, where if you called his name, he would usually teleport to you using a very powerful form of the Dimension Door spell. In fact, he's the reason why Scout easily got kidnapped.
What?
Wait, you
He
saying
gave-
Scout? He kidnapped Scout?
No. He made the Dimension Door for you guys to move original horse through to another place. You weren't there for that.
Hmm.
You see Dolan, the elven figure that he shows. However, for those magically inclined, there is something unnatural about his aura. You sense immediately some powerful magic coming off of him. Well, looks like you've gotten yourself a new chinwag of friends.
Yeah.
I've been a bit
Just so.
I've been a bit busy here in the Feywild. I didn't think I'd see you here.
I mean, didn't you have like a strange dream where I showed up?
I did, but again, I have a lot of strange dreams where boys show up.
Okay, I don't know how to take that in context. I don't know what context that is.
He wiggles his eyebrows.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough context.
It's enough context.
Yep.
But yes, suppose.
Okay, so yeah, I
didn't-
already know you were.
I didn't know if that was just some strange fever dream from some weird drug I had. Oh, Feywild hoo-ha. Now I know it's hoo-ha.
Strange drugs, you say?
Yes,
Yeah,
do you
it
want
is.
some?
Well, I was gonna offer some.
He pulls out a what is familiar to you, Draco, as a ruby bean from Zophius,
Uh,
but smaller.
You remember this? That
I call
you
them
remember
Rubens.
the hallucination tea that
Ravel made.
Ravel made? Yeah, I'm gonna offer him a bottle of that.
Ooh, I will take that in kindness. He offers you a small bean.
Take it.
Do you eat it?
Put it away in my bag.
Aw.
Keep it for later.
Okay. I would eat that, quickly. I
Magic.
don't know how long until it spoils. Probably maybe
Oh,
a day
so I can't-
or 2 days.
Oh, I can't grow it?
No, it's synthetic. You make it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hold it in my hand.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me tell you the name of it. It is.
You probably won't be able to recreate it unless you know floromancy. I myself floromancer, but he wasn't actually a floromancer.
Oh my freaking god.
okay,
I-
now I know
I'm-
what
I'm-
context that is.
I'm gonna cast Analyze Materials cantrip. On the pill.
It is a
On the bean.
magical bean with energy that reminisces that of a good berry. You cannot tell what its magical properties are or what they do.
So it works like some kind of an altered good berry then.
Yes.
Weedberry.
Its
Right.
material is of a fruit you do not recognize. This, for those who do know it, being Draco and people, is a ruby bean from the Blood Mist Forest. It's been shrunken down using the reduce spell by 7 folds, meaning whatever this was huge. I say
Right.
7, but it's like twice.
Right.
And It's injected with some sort of virus, but it's not a bad virus of sort. I know a virus is a virus, but it's not a harmful virus to sentient creatures.
Right. Oh, you know what? Nutter's like, alright, you know what? You gotta live a little. Nutter says YOLO and tosses it down.
You guys watch as Nutters tosses it down. His pupils just go to fucking plates, and he starts to drool as he just. Nutters, your intelligence score drops to 1.
Oh no.
Sounds
And
right.
you start tripping balls.
Intelligence or what?
Alright, who is
Your,
tripping?
Your intelligence has gone down to
drops
1.
your intelligence drops to 1. Your wisdom raises to 40. You're
Fuck.
really stupid, but highly aware. And you are tripping.
I'm betting the first thing he says is, "I can smell colors."
Pretty much. For the next 10 minutes, you are this way, and you are having the time of your life.
Right. In my head, I'm just creating magic items.
Yeah.
Wait, if his wisdom is 40, does that mean I'm always high, but my wisdom being 30?
No, you're just heavily aware.
Yeah.
Ah.
The drug's raising his awareness
You
to
guys
unnatural.
You guys
levels.
bid Dolan goodbye. Son or Draco, you pick up the pretty much comatosis squirrel who, as you pick him up, looks at you, just mouth agape. Nutters, you watch as the sun picks you up. The sun is very green today. And very rectangle.
Right.
And very cat.
Very fuzzy sun.
The cat, but the sun meows.
The sun meows as it smells of wet dog.
So Nutters is now going to make magical swords that look like bear arms.
Nutters just starts creating high creations. Like these really weird fucking cursed items. You make bear arms. Once per day, you can use these to shoot bear arms, because you have the right to bear arms with these.
That's what they were made
Another
for.
one in that same vein could be bear in mind. It is a magic item that puts an image of a bear in the target's mind whenever you use it.
Everyone in the next 200-mile radius. This
Yeah.
item has 1 charge a day. Everyone in the next 200-mile radius, when this item is used, must make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 18, or
Or
the
see an
image
illusion of a bear.
or the image of a bear magically appears in their mind. It does not cause
Bear
any
like.
hindrance, but it is unbearable.
Eh.
Oh.
I like where this is going. We need more.
Wait. Can the bear have his butt shaved?
It's bareback.
That way I can embarrass people.
I'm gonna go back to sleep at this point.
I
Hey,
don't
Thrill.
blame you.
The next night
What?
comes.
I did not
My
suddenly
seat.
wake up.
Wait. I got another one.
Okay.
Suddenly, I got one more tripping item to make.
Yep.
It's going to be a plaque with the rear end of a cat. Like a house cat.
Mhm.
Stuff, not like a real cat, but like, like a stuffed cat, like a stuffed animal. But the rear end of it
Yeah.
coming off this plaque.
Yeah.
And underneath it will have a little, engraving that says cat ass trophy.
Like a reverse hunting trophy?
It's a catastrophe. Cat
I did
ass
not
trophy.
wake up in a panic just to hear dad jokes.
With all the bear pun things, we should have at Nutter's Market a bear market special sale. Just all bear themed items.
Nutters.
Yes.
When you finally come to sentience, you see all these strange creations around you. You're like, what the fuck are these? And they're like Rock Shaw ass creations. Like, you can't even recognize this as your own work if
Right.
it wasn't that your magic was attached to it. They're perfectly fine and normal quality, but it's almost embarrassing that you made them.
Right?
And you see you have been left a very interesting small purple sack with 4 more of the said beans with a note saying you can only eat them if you are willing. A non-willing creature cannot eat these, and a creature influenced by a charm spell will not suffer their effects.
I give one to Sun. Here, have a bean.
So,
Fucking stolen, why not?
alright, you eat the bean. Again, 40
Don't
wisdom.
eat the bean.
Bean.
Just thought of another bear themed magic item.
Nutters cast dancing lights around his head.
Ooh.
You hear the squirrel behind you going, boom, 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 boom.
You just
Fireball.
Make a dex save, Nutters.
Hey, I got an idea for one last bear item. Imagine this. Little wooden bear statue that alerts you whenever someone enters the room it's stationed in. The item's title, Bear Witness.
Bear witness.
Yes.
Yes.
That's all that needs to be said with that is yes.
Yes.
How's that deck save, Nutters?
Nutters, by the way, one of these many things you made
Yeah.
is the globe of slope detection.
Right.
Oh yes.
Place
I
this.
thought it was the orb.
Yeah, orb of slope detection.
Let me
this
guess,
orb-
it only works if you're inclined.
Place this orb on the ground. It will slide in the direction of any
Let's
slope.
slide in the direction.
Like I said, it only works if you're inclined.
Hold on.
Permission to ban Nutters.
No.
One more go. I'm going to sleep.
We'll get over that hill when
Son, during your trip, you noticed the fact that there is no I in team, but there are several in Fuck It, I cast Fireball.
Yes.
As throughout the 10 minutes of Sun's trip laying outside, you guys hear from the inside of Nutter's little home, you hear... As outside is just Draco lying on the ground casting Fireball up in the air. Draco, you accidentally turn into a dragon at the 9th minute. And you just start chasing your tail. You eventually catch it, and then you pass out.
So everybody's seeing this adult dragon just fucking...
Woo,
Looking
woo,
at tail.
woo. You're pretty sure in your dream that the sweat gland fairies are after you for not having sweat glands. Okay. And night comes. Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, neat.
Wisdom
That's
saving
a
throw?
2.
Yep, saving throw.
That's a 4.
Then
I
that is a
failed.
16.
That's a 19 plus.
That's a 16.
What did you
I
get?
know it needs to be
What did you get, Thrill?
16.
What did you get, Tupa?
I got a 25.
16 as well.
Nutters, you are completely fine.
I think I got 23.
Okay.
17.
As you
No,
all
wait.
as you all take a rest tonight. You guys have set up Roach to be safe. I need everyone but Draco this moment to leave the room. Or not room, you know what I mean.
A Discord.
Leave
Chat.
go over to Discord too.
Wait, who do you need? Who do you need to leave?
Everyone but Sun this second.
Oh, okay.
I will leave. I gotta switch Discord stuff.
Yay, my 4.
Woo, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second.
What is happening?
We'll see. Let me see here. I just need something. Where is it? You know, nothing's ever there when you need it.
No.
And isn't that just wonderful? Man, how I would just love to have the thing I need this second. Sorry, yuck. Okay. Okay, I'm in the right channel. Okay. Oh, it's just being a dick. Don't laugh at me.
Creepy music.
What? Motherfuck. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
There we go.
There we go.
Draco. You are asleep tonight, and you're sleeping wonderfully. But everything's black, and then it's red. You're looking through red-tinted glass, almost. And you look around, and you see yourself floating in your own head. You look as you watch the scene of... You watch through the eyes of a creature running through town. As people are... You hear the screaming voices as it bursts into houses and tears out the throat of once a screaming family. Picks up a baby. Scampers off to a next house. Repeats the process. People start running out of the town, heading north. Whatever you're watching starts chasing them. Catches a few, but maybe 60 people escape. You look around, the ground is bloodied. Then this creature starts to eat this pile of meat before it. As you're consuming, you look up and you see a sign called cornstarch. Town name. You go back to eating. You're very hungry. And then you daze out. I would like you to send me Vessel next.
Right.
Oh, what
Hello. You don't exactly sleep. We've been over this.
Okay. I am well aware of lack of sleep.
But in your recuperation period,
It's the rest time.
in your rest, as you're meditating, a nearby mirror, you catch a glimpse and you see Giblet.
Oh, so I see my old self.
You see your old self in the mirror.
Huh. Should I be concerned?
He's just looking at you. As you look at him, he looks back.
He looks at me,
And I look
and
at
I
him.
look at him,
And he looks at
and
me.
he looks at me,
And I look
and
at
I
him.
look at him.
I went into the draft. You watch as Giblet lays a hand on the mirror, looking at you. And then the other one. What do you do?
I don't know. I scratch my chin.
You watch as Giblet mimics scratching the underneath of his chin. You watch as his mouth moves almost as if he's trying to speak, but he's just out of earshot.
Can I attempt to read lips?
You get a sense that it's making.
You see, he has lips, I don't. So it's
Uh,
far easier for me to understand
Yes,
him.
you can roll to, but again, he is making noise. It's just too quiet for you to discern from where you're sitting. You would have to get closer. Saying
I
something.
guess I would inch closer.
You hear Giblet say, Granny doesn't remember us? Remember me? Quixotically towards you.
I squint.
Who else doesn't remember me? Do I remember me? Have you forgotten me too? You're not me now, you're a vessel. What about food? Food is not food anymore. Does that mean food is also forgotten?
I am unsure if I should respond verbally to this incarnation.
Who remembers me? And if they're remembering me, are they just remembering me as an image of you and that you are me? I'm not you. You're a vessel. I'm Giblet. I'm hungry. I want to eat something, but I feel stuck. Am I being forgotten? I don't want to be forgotten. Who are we? Are we vessel because Melna told us to be? Or are we Giblet because that's who we were? But we weren't who we were now.
We are who we are.
As that raises a bit. Who are we?
We are who we choose to be.
Do we know who we choose to be yet?
No.
Will we ever?
Maybe.
I hope we choose to be we faster. I don't want to be forgotten. You watch as Giblet fades. As you hear a creaking within the house. I would like you to send me Tupa,
Okay.
a Birtle.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Jack.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, you're for me. Oh, there you are.
There we go. Hi, Tupa.
Hello.
Tupa, it's a bit of a restless night for you. You're not sleeping as well as other people are.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say this is not an uncommon thing. Happens,
You hear
especially in the Feywild.
you hear a soft creak, barely noticeable throughout the house. Like footprints.
Like footsteps. Where's it coming from?
One of the hallways.
One of the hallways. Okay. I feel relatively safe here. I'd just go ahead and check who it is.
You don't find anyone in the hallways. In fact, you hear a door close. You're not sure what door. But you see some sort of liquid in the hallway.
Can I check what it is?
It's red and it smells like blood, but not new blood. Or it smells like blood, but it's
Smells like dried blood.
yeah, like it's been dried maybe a few hours.
Hmm. How long have I been? How late does it look? Does it look like early hours of the morning, or still in the middle of the night?
Well, it's the Feywild.
Yeah, it's
So, but with your approximation, maybe halfway through the last third of the night.
okay.
So you are 3/4 through the night. It is messy. It leads to the washroom.
All right. I follow it to the what? Is there any like? Is it just a trail straight to the washroom? There's nothing else on the walls or anything.
Comes from the
No other indications.
it comes down also from the shop entrance of the bag.
Okay.
You head into the washroom and it is
One sec.
untouched. Oh, the wash. Oh. Okay.
Yep.
All right. The washroom is in pristine condition. It's slightly warmer than the hallway, and the mirror is reaching that just it's it was recently fogged, but it's just stopped being fogged up.
Can I just make a perception check and just make sure my surroundings are like real per se? Because I think Tupo would have experienced lucid dreams before, obviously, in her experiences. So I think she would definitely just make sure.
Roll insight.
All right.
You're not sure.
10. Yeah.
Could be a lucid dream, and you know that with most of your lucid dreams, the best mean is just to kind of ride them out.
Yeah.
Best to go with the story than get lost in it. You see, there is you look out the window. You see Draco still down in the grass, dead asleep.
Okay.
There is a bucket. See, that seems slightly out of place with a mop handle sticking out of it.
No, just to make sure no one, I don't hear sounds of anyone else. It's completely quiet.
Completely quiet.
I guess I'll go down and check it out.
It's just a bucket with a mop in it, and it is filled with water, ready to clean.
I get, I mean, I guess I pick it up, go to dump out the water. I don't know why it's out right now.
It was fresh water. Just want to say that.
Like,
Like it could
just
be it like someone was going to mop the floors, but haven't yet.
like all soapy or just clean water?
A little bit studdy. Like,
Okay.
not really much soap, but it does have cleaner in it.
Okay.
What do you do with this?
I mean, I, no, if Tupa's probably assuming this is a lucid dream and is just gonna be like, okay, time to mop up the blood with the mop.
Okay.
Continue on with the dream.
You mop up the upstairs, mop all the way to the downstairs, clean a bit of the inside
Of the washroom.
Of the washroom. The mat's a bit stained, so you pick it up and you go and put it into the washer's machine.
The magical washing machine.
Magical washing machine. It's going to probably take 3 hours, so you just let it be. Head back upstairs with the mop and you rinse it in the bucket. The bucket stains red. Or the liquid in the bucket.
Okay. I was gonna say, was the floor not soaked with the blood, or was it just a trail?
It was just a trail.
It was just a trail. Okay. Well, I guess no use for it now. Time to actually toss it out now.
Okay. You dump out the water into the tub. And around now, you're actually in your mind, you think you're getting close to the next town called Cornstarch. You know it as this very sugary sweet town that is known for the world's biggest candy corn. And
every town has their neck.
And their yearly renowned celebration of sweets. And that actually is coming up in this week. You probably could make it there for the festivals. For the festivities.
Yeah, I think Tupa would is definitely having fond memories of normal Feywild days when things weren't as hectic.
You head back to your room.
Yeah.
And you drift into bed, into sleep. I would like you to send me Jerome.
Alright.
Hi, Wes.
Hello.
Jerome, you're sleeping. You have a nightmare tonight. You're running from a large eye whose pupil is that of foggy, misty, kind of. It's fog, mist, smoke. One of those things. And it's just chasing you and watching you. You have an axe in hand, and every time you strike it, it just bounces off Every time you cleave into it, it heals. The cornea is the fastest healing part of the human body.
How large is the eye?
Maybe a good 4 stories.
So the eye's about 4 stories tall. Can I try to summon the eyesore? See if I have it on me at least.
Pops up. But you see its eyes are closed.
I tried to tell it to delay this larger eye as I continue to try to run away.
As you start to run, you watch as the eyesore's eyes all open, and then you're surrounded by eyes. And then you wake up in a cold sweat. I would like you to send me TK.
TK.
Sorry, it took me a bit. I was making very bad bear puns.
Don't worry about it. As you're resting tonight, you find yourself cold. So cold. Hot. Your arms burn, your legs burn. You look around, you're in a forest. You have 3rd-degree burn marks all over your body. You see your aunt kneeled down again towards you, where you last woke up from this scene. She says, "Alright, I'm gonna leave you with this, but I'm gonna leave you with 2 things just in case, okay? Here." They hand you a bird.
Huh?
This is Calvin. Calvin will protect you. Calvin will watch over you. As long as you keep one of these 2 gifts on you, one day I'll find you again, okay? Okay. Just keep them on you. Just for me. And don't head back to the village. Don't head back into the village until I tell you to. It'll be alright. We'll be fine, okay? You don't need to be a hero, TK. You're a kid. Just let the grown-ups handle this one. One day, I will expect you to give me Calvin back. Not today. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe not a year from now. But one day, I'm gonna get him back from you, okay? This is me promising you, I will find you. She runs off. You remember this bird. This is your aunt's bird.
Huh.
A familiar, you would. You're finding yourself back in the village, these peaceful memories before the fire and the raid. You find yourself watching this aerial act of this beautiful phoenix. Though it's not as hot as a normal fiery bird, it's much calmer. As it flies and flutters through the air, it carries your aunt's magic. And people are just stunned and aghast. As it lands down on your shoulder, one of its feathers fall out and you gently grasp it in your hand before it fades away. What? Oh, that's the droid. Before it fades away. That's Joe.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay. As you're watching Calvin, just flying through the air. And you're brought back to Calvin flying alongside you as you're running. You're running. Why are you running? You were told to stand still. Why are you running? You're scared. You're running. And you're scared. Now, this would be fine in any normal forest. But through what you know through fairy tales, TK, there are witches in these woods. The words in your head echo. I will find you. I will find you. Stay safe. I will find you. Keep him with you. Keep these with you. Keep the gifts with you. Keep at least one, and I can and will find you. And then you wake up. You're not quite sure why, but there's steam running off your face as you find yourself tearing up and crying a bit. As you see on the bedstand, sitting near, watching you, is a phoenix. I would like you to add the Find Familiar spell to your repertoire.
Gotcha. Stupid bear pun fiasco.
I would like you to send me Devlin nutters, please.
Okay. So send for nutters?
Send for nutters. Hello. Hey, Dev. How's it going?
It's going.
Going good?
What's happening?
Not much. Through this night, you're actually having a very wonderful dream. You find yourself as... Hold on. You find yourself as the Tree of Life. It's a strange dream, but you are a tree.
Okay.
You feel power coursing through you, and you feel little chitlin beings down towards the smallest portion of your roots, worshipping and just accepting the bounty of your fruit. One of
Okay.
these many creatures feels unnatural to you. Feels unfamiliar.
Can I bark at them? Or should I leave it alone?
You leave it alone. You don't want to stem anything. But they are one of your children, nevertheless.
But yeah, can I look at the one that seems odd?
It's just one out of many in a bunch of squirrels. One more prominent than others, you could say. One
Alright.
more just its aura is stronger, more powerful. It doesn't just have the magic of life. It has more. This being isn't naturally yours, but it is a being that you have been gifted to maybe for now take care of.
To what?
It is a being that maybe for now you've been gifted to take care of.
Okay. If I'm the tree, can I drop a nut down to it?
Okay? And that drops down to the chipman creature. And it accepts. Nutters.
Mhm.
You start learning you start to comprehend the idea of a create life type spell to create a single life form, maybe a predecessor,
Alright.
to enhance and train something magical, but something alive.
It's funny you say that because I was actually, after this game, was going to ask you about an idea I had for Nutters.
Fun.
Yeah, I was thinking about asking if there was some way that I can imbue a cage to, like, cast the spell Awaken. To make a cage of awakening. So that I can take chosen wild squirrels, put them in this cage, awaken them, and release them into my demi-plane. And give them basically a squirrel Eden.
Maybe.
And see if I can get, like, a community of awoke squirrels to, like, work in harmony, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nutters is already thinking about trying to create something like that.
You
Or create life of some kind.
you feel that there's some sort of message being brought to you saying that with your power and the growth of your divinity, maybe it's time you should start looking for a predecessor.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
making one. Okay. I would like you to send me
Do you remember...
Oh.
Do you remember the creature that I was wanting to make that was the tiny little, Warforged robot that was the cantrip caster?
Yes.
Can Nutters make that?
Maybe, yeah. Something.
And
Maybe
teach
something.
it magic?
Maybe something deeper with life. A construct along the lines of Nutter. Maybe along the lines of Nutters.
Right.
Create
Oh, like
something.
another squirrel.
Not necessarily have to be a squirrel, but
Something like...
something like Nutters.
Right.
Like,
Alright.
like once you were made, you will continue the chain.
Right, right. Yeah, Nutters has already been planning on doing that.
Okay. Could
Alright,
you
so...
send me
Scout.
Axel? Yep, Axel, Scout.
Alright.
Scout. Oh. Hi. How you doing?
Better than being in there. Bear jokes, lines with knives,
Axel.
Joe being licked in the eyes.
Axel, as you rest tonight, you get visions of snow. You are resting. You are finding yourself in the familiar home that was once yours with Eleanor. You're sitting around the table with Giblet and her and your little stepbro. You're all just enjoying a nice meal. Then in walks Vistava, a green tiefling, see-through. Then in walks a small halfling, covered in black garbs with a skull over the face. In walks after them. In after them walks a nymph, almost a nymph-looking person. They are grassy-like, and they have vines growing all about them. They all sit at the table. They all chatter and they chat. They reminisce of old days, days anew. They wonder where each other are and how they're doing. Then you watch as they all melt away around you. Their flesh, their tendons, their muscle, their bones. And then it fades to black. And then you see before you is Shroud. We could have this. We could. We could get through all of this and we could have the family back together. We can go back to the Lupine Village or even Eleanor. But convergence is continuing. It's not going to stop for us. We cannot fail again, Axel. We will not fail again. Or else we will fail again. And then after that failure will fail, and will fail again and again and again! Come on, Axel. Let's do it right this time. And he puts his forehead to your forehead. Let's do this for Eleanor. Let's do this for Vestava, for Giblet. Let's do this for Armor. And I would like you to go ask everyone to return.
We all coming back in?
Yep.
All at the top.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yes.
I got it.
Hands up.
Okay. As we all wake
Dude.
to the familiar semi-chaotic Feywild morning. You all wake up, for those who wake and sleep, pretty well rested, other than TK and Axel. And you, Scout, the grass out here you've been sleeping on is not really that comfortable. That's the wrong sound. There we go. Good morning, Feywild. As you all awake and you meet in the diner's hall.
Huh? A hedge mage. That's epic.
Hi, Devin.
Eh.
So you all awake from your night and you meet in the... Oh my god, don't fuck with the science team. In the diner's hall.
Oh, we're all in my castle.
Yeah, you have been.
Oh my gosh, Vessel's being surrounded by a murder gonk and two science teams.
You all wake
Now-
up. You all grab a meal. TK comes down to the dining room with a flaming bird on his shoulder.
The what?
You know,
Long
casual.
story.
Could you summarize it in a few sentences?
Someone from my past gave me this bird to protect me. That's the fastest way I could do it.
Your guardian burb. Got it.
Yes.
Quick, get those phoenix feathers.
It slowly steps away from Axel.
You can use it to revive for your fallen teammates.
Looks like somebody gave you the bird to me.
Anyways,
Okay.
Anyone else have a eventful night?
yes.
Oh,
More so confusing than eventful.
So what are we doing here?
What are you talking over while you have breakfast? Son, you're not really hungry this morning. You
Anyone
think
know
you're
how
gonna
to
skip
what to
breakfast?
feed a phoenix? Potentially.
The phoenix bites your ear.
Ow.
Not a hard bite, but it's still an ow-worthy bite.
Yeah. I didn't say how to cook a phoenix, how to feed one. I've never had a familiar before. Don't know how this works.
You're not familiar with it yet.
Okay, for that one, my character's giving him a death glare.
You watch as the phoenix that I'm not going to say the name of because you've not given it yet looks at you, looks at others, looks at you, looks at others, and you watch as their wings start to open up a little bit like they're about to fly.
Don't eat him.
Their wings slightly close.
I look at the phoenix. I'm gonna poop it.
The wings just
I don't think
open
that's
up
such a
lot.
good idea.
The phoenix is not hot. It shows barely any heat.
Pretty. Boop.
It bites
New
your finger.
pet. Yay!
Yeah, again, maybe don't do that.
Tupa runs over and gives it a hug.
You
Please be
start getting
careful.
pecked.
Oh.
It is more
I
than
ba- I
willing to
back
eat.
away.
It's more than willing to eat an eye.
So
I-
maybe you
I will
guys
back
should
up
just
then.
not be touching my phoenix.
Meeseeks had a stroke.
Oh yes.
Anywho. What do we talk about over this dinner?
Breakfast?
What is breakfast but morning dinner?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? I've decided. I've been trying to think what animal would I want to bring to be a predecessor for others, and you know what? I have a candle dragon.
That candle dragon is your familiar.
So I can't make him into. Okay.
Sadly, no.
Oh well, I figured it would be fitting since he'd been my familiar that I could grant him sentience.
There we go.
But no well.
I unstroked Meeseeks. Giggity. Okay.
Well, hedgehog it is then.
They've always got a quill.
Well,
They do. They
If
don't
I'm
have hands,
training it,
though.
if I'm training it to be a mage, then it will be a hedge mage.
Ow. Now I get the joke. Why you made that pun. Okay.
I'm dead.
Okay. Anything else talked over this
Um,
breakfast?
I bring up there's a festival going on in town. The town coming up. I think it would be a nice, um,
Change of pace.
relaxable change of pace. Yes, it's a sweets festival.
How'd you know about a festival?
I I live here. This is.
Fair enough.
I have
Fair enough.
visited this place. It's a nice festival.
Where are we going to?
I don't. It has been. I don't know why I'm becoming Slavic. It's been a
Slavic.
long time since I've been here, but so my memory's not great.
Do you need me to resend you the name?
Yeah, yes, I do need to. Yeah, it was two really simple words too, and I know it.
Is it
Cornstarch.
vanilla swallow?
Cornstarch.
Ah,
The town of Cornstarch.
Sounds
Sounds
delicious.
disgusting.
I think it would be nice for us to go.
As long as we don't get it wet, we're safe.
It is a peaceful town where they have a festival for sweets. It's not very hostile.
Never been one for sweets, but
will there be dragon cupcakes?
Who knows?
I like their spice.
I'm sure you could find someone to make one for you if you'd like.
how close are we to our destination?
Maybe a half a day off.
Of the place where we were heading to anyway? To go deal with the warlord?
Oh, that's maybe another week's journey, but this town is on the way.
Good to stop and refill resources.
Yeah, we could probably use a place at least to stop and get resources and stretch out a little bit.
The festival isn't. It's coming up soon, but
It's this week.
so it is this week, but so we would have to camp out for a few days.
Yeah, you think it's probably going to start in 1 or 2 days from now.
Well,
We'd have to stay for a
don't-
few days, yeah.
I don't want to be stuck here for more than a night.
Oh, come on. We can use a relaxation.
Don't you remember the
been
giant
under
world-ending
quite the stress.
calamity multiverse-ending calamity that we've been trying to stop that is actually making progress around us?
I
There
would
is
have
a
to agree
time
with
limit.
Tico. It is better to get.
There's also a stress limit to us.
Yes,
True.
yes.
Well, that's why I'm
We-
saying we can spend 2 days there, but I don't want to spend too long, you know?
Yeah, we're not gonna spend too long. Maybe like after the festival, we go.
I'd at least like to go see the first day. I don't need to stay for the whole thing.
Oh, I think.
Understandable. Is it going to be there the day? Is it going to start the day after we arrive?
A day or two after we arrive. I'm not quite sure.
I guess
It
we can ask when we
have
get
a
into
delay.
town.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
I guess we'll just see how the cards fall.
So. Okay. Okay. Well, this is embarrassing. Hold on.
Did we just catch the DM with his metaphorical pants down and he has nothing prepared?
No, my headset died.
Oh.
I have so much prepared. But my headset
So much
doesn't.
prepared.
Okay. Sorry.
Also-
So VR chat is also being glitchy. Well, I'll say this much while we're ending. As we roll into cornstarch, or cornstarch,
Tarch.
you guys see bodies littered around the floor, blood on walls and housing doors. And that is where we'll end it today. Because
Was it raining men?
it was not raining then. So, as always, guys, good night.
Bye bye.